lectures, there are many students who say that, oh, doctor, do you think that we really need this Belt and Road Initiative for our development? We have World Bank, we have IMF, we have some other regional corporations, like in Africa we have African Development Bank, right? In Asia we have Asian Development Bank. Is not it enough? Well, they're all important. They're all important. But don't you think that we still need other supports? We still need roads to be built. We still need airports. We still need seaports, is not it? So who will do it? We still need partners for this win-win cooperation. And from that point of view, I will try to justify this Belt and Road Initiative a little bit. And then this is the first part of my speech. And then in the next part, I will focus that how you can get direct benefit from it. So let's see the background a little bit. The historical background refers that there are some other countries who tried to do this initiative as well. For example, countries like Japan and United States, both of them, they tried to do something like that. But in fact, it was not successful. That's why very few of you know about it. How many of you know about TICAD? None of you. So TICAD was also a same initiative like this by Japan, but it was not that successful. And some other initiatives by other countries are also not that successful. Only this Belt and Road Initiative is still ongoing. And then the second justification point is the peaceful rise of China. During the last imperial dynasty of China, which is Qin dynasty, by the end of Qin dynasty, China had to go through a lot of turmoils, which is known as 100 years of humiliation, because they had to go through a lot of unequal treaties. They had to pay a lot of fines to the other countries. So this is the time when the Chinese leaders, they feel that if the peace or if the peaceful China is manageable, if you can manage peace in China, you can ensure the development of China. So that's why the peaceful rise of China is a very common term in China. If China is peaceful, only during that time China can rise. And from the historical point of view, as it is said that the Chinese has a 5,000 years old history. Well, it is at least 5,000 years old history. During this 5,000 years history, when China was peaceful, at that time, China was really powerful. For example, if you see during the time of Tang Dynasty, when China started this Silk Road, during the time of Ming Dynasty, when China started this sea routes, during the time of Qing Dynasty, during the time of Emperor Kangxi, when China was a big power, it was mostly because during that time China was peaceful. So the Chinese government pays attention on this peaceful development. And peaceful development refers to economical development. And during 1990s, the fall of USSR, Union of Soviet Socialist Republic, was also a very important aspect on it, because there are some learning points from that issue, that why Mikhail Gorbachev was not successful to save USSR. And then from the cultural point of view, do you guys know this old man? What is his name? You know him. Maybe the photograph looks very unfamiliar, but you know him. Confucius. Confucius, yeah. Confucius is regarded as one of those philosophers who philosophically motivated Chinese culture. They call him Kongzi. Kongzi, Mengzi, Laozi, Fazi, Mozi. They are the philosophers in China. And in everyday Chinese life, Confucius, Mencius, Mengzi is Mencius, Laozi is Laozi, Zhuangzi. So they have a great impact on everyday Chinese life. They prefer saying their teachings. One of Confucius' teaching is 君子和而不同。君子和而不同。This is also very difficult to translate. And you see this funny translation. The gentleman aims at harmony and not at uniformity. This means that, well, this is even not gentleman, because I do not know the right term. It is something like gentleman, something like nobleman, like the ultimate achievement of a man, the great man, nobleman, or something like that. So what a nobleman does, he actually does not differentiate. My skin color is not white, not black, not yellow. It is something like in between black and yellow. Like, what color is it even? I do not know it. Okay, it is brown. So we have different type of people. Some of us are brown, some of us are white, some of us are yellow, some of us are black. But when we all are together, like if we say that all over the world, people are like me, do you think it will look beautiful? Think about a garden where you have only one type of flower. How will it look? It don't look good. This is what he was saying. Because we have so many colors, that is why life is colorful, is not it? So this was his saying that Junzi means a nobleman. He never differentiates between people and people. That means what? He cooperates. And this cooperation is the base of peaceful rise. Cooperate with everybody. Live harmoniously. And then the next point is the China dream or Chinese dream. The China dream refers to a slogan by the current government during the 18th National Congress. They believe that though China has great achievements since 1978, remember this year, 1978 is a very important year for China because the reform of China started from 1978. They call it 改革开放. The reform started from 1978. When we say this Chinese development, Chinese paradox, this paradox started from 1978 actually. So from 1978 till today, they have great achievement. They have been lifted the highest number of people in the planet from the poverty line. But still, they have a long way to go because still there are some poor people. Still there are some poor people in China. That is why China is a developing country, not developed, developing country. And this long way to go is not that easy because after doing all those activities, the people who are still lagging behind, it is really difficult to lift them up. So that's why they need to focus on this China dream, 中国梦. This is also a very important part of China's current development principle. And then going west, the eastern and southern part of China